Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video, and today I'm bringing you my damage comparison video for our physical win DPS update for March 2025, seeing who's now the better win DPS. Alright, so before we get into it, if you could please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. So, with the 1.5 year anniversary, we got Sephiroth with his Blade of the Worthy, which now means all three physical win DPS now have access to exploit weakness. So today we're going to test them with their best builds that I can come up with at the moment, being able to use the exploit weakness and allowing them to also be buffed on their win damage potency and their physical ability potency without it having to be their own self buff. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump in. We'll start off with Tifa. So to start off, we will go and look at Angel and Red XIII, our support units here. Angel is going to be using the Stalwart Integrity, providing us with our physical attack up. Also, he is going to be using the Great Sword Angel to give us our physical defense down on our enemy. For the sub-equips on him, he's bringing the Rocket Lance, Tranquility, and the Stream Slasher. Alright, for Red XIII, we have him bringing the Silver Collar, that's going to be our win resist down. And his new collar, the Brilliant Collar, that will give us our win damage up. And then for him on his subs here, we have him with the Stream Saber and the Blade of the Worthy. Alright. Now let's go ahead and look in at Tifa. For Tifa, for her build, we have her running her festive blue daffodil attire, giving her the New Year's Mastery, which gives her win ability damage 30%. In the main hand, we have the Motor Drive. This is her physical win damaging weapon. It only does, because it's branded, 808% damage, so it is the lowest of the three, normally 790. This provides her with the R ability's physical attack and win potency. In her second hand, we have the Blue Daffodil Glove. This gives her the boost attack all allies and boost ability potency. This weapon is how we apply exploit weakness with Tifa for 40% extra damage with a duration of 70 seconds. Alright. Tifa's ultimate weapon, the Premium Heart, gives her the R abilities of boost ability potency and then also attack boost, which is going to give her physical and magical attack high at the start of the battle for the first 60 seconds. Then also the move Ravaging Axe Kick allows us to do multiple casts of haste, allowing her to basically push out extra amounts of damage. Alright, for her sub equips, I have her running the Magic Shuriken for attack and win potency, and Bahamut Cutter and Bahamut Greatsword for physical attack all allies and physical ability potency. Alright, so with this, her R abilities come out to be physical attack level 7, attack level 3, win potency level 6, ability potency level 5, physical ability potency level 5, and there you have it. Let's take a look at her materia. These are going to be my best physical attack materia. A 10% here, a 8% here, and a 8% here. Taking a quick look at the party R abilities though. So for this, we have Tifa giving 6 physical attack and level 3 attack, and Jill giving level 6 physical attack, and we have boost attack level 3, and then Red XIII is giving us physical attack level 6 and boost attack level 3. With this, Tifa stats come out to be physical attack 14.7k. Alright. Next up, we're going to take a quick look at the other team. So each team, Red and Jill, are slightly different based off of how they are built on their sub equips. So next we're going to take a quick look at Yuffie. For Yuffie, we have her rocking her Holiday Cheer Reindeer, giving her boost wind potency and wind strike arcanum. In the main hand, we have her Diner Tray, which is her physical wind DPS and weapon. It's dealing 869% physical wind damage. At base, without it being branded, would be 850. This provides her the R abilities physical attack and wind potency. In her second hand, we have the Bird of Prey, her weapon that gives her the exploit weakness, also the R abilities physical attack and physical ability potency. Next up, for her ultimate weapon, we're bringing the Conformer. This gives her the R abilities physical attack, not physical ability potency, but ability potency and ATB boost arcanum, which allows her to start with an additional 4 ATB. Then also the UC ability will let her lower physical and magical defense high tier, also giving her 7 ATB at the same time. Then for sub equips, we have the Magic Shuriken on her for boost attack and wind potency, and the Bahamut Cutter and Bahamut Greatsword for physical attack all allies and physical ability potency. With this, her R abilities come out to be boost attack level 7, boost physical attack level 7, boost attack level 3, wind potency level 8, the ability potency level 3, physical ability potency level 7. And here are the party R abilities. Yuffie is giving us physical attack level 6, and Jill is giving us physical attack level 6 and attack level 3. Red XIII is giving us physical attack level 3 and boost attack level 6, because Red XIII has the Blade of the Worthy and Blue Daffodil gloves equipped to him. Alright, so next up, looking at Yuffie's materia. Yuffie's materia, we have my physical attack, another physical attack, and last but not least, one small change. This is my highest physical attack arrow blow, because you need it to balance out the Conformer's ability, which I'll mention when we do her damage test. Alright, so with all of this, the main part of her stats that matter, the physical attack, is 15.1k. Alright, so with Yuffie taken care of, let's go ahead and take a look at Sephiroth. For Sephiroth, he's now got his Cape of the Worthy, which gives him boost attack all allies, and Belt of the Worthy, which is how he will be able to do 30% wind ability damage now. In his main hand, we have the Dark Heavens. This is our wind DPSing weapon that deals 825% damage. If you notice, it is branded. Normally it does 800%. This provides physical attack and wind potency. Next up would be the Blade of the Worthy. That gives us the R abilities, boost attack all allies, and boost ability potency. And then also, this is the weapon that will give us our exploit weakness, 40% for a duration of 30 seconds. Not 30, but 60 seconds, sorry. Alright. Then we have, for his ultimate weapon, we're bringing the Genji Blade. This of course gives him the R abilities, boost ability potency, and interruption mastery. And then the 2 casts that allows him to push his physical and magic attack to extra high. So 4 tiers. Alright, so for his sub equips, we have him running the Shinra Military Sword. This gives him boost physical attack and wind potency. The Enemy Launcher for boost attack, physical ability potency. And the Bahamut Greatsword for boost physical attack all allies, physical ability potency. With this, his R abilities come out to be physical attack level 7, attack level 3, wind potency level 8, ability potency level 5, boost physical ability potency level 6. Alright, for his party R abilities, you have him with physical attack level 3, attack level 4. Then you have Jill giving us physical attack level 6 and attack level 3. And Red XIII is giving us physical attack level 6 and attack level 3. So with this, now we're looking at materia, which are of course my 3 strongest physical attack materia, just like it was with Tifa. Alright. And as you can see for the stats, we have him with a physical attack stat line of 14.9k. Alright. So, with that being said, let's go ahead. From here, we will do each test, starting with Tifa, then go into Yuffie, then we'll do Sephiroth, and then we'll have a small discussion at the end to close out the video. Alright, well, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so let's get started with Tifa here, getting her blue fluorescent fur, getting her weakness exploit going. Alright, getting our buffs up with Red and Jill, and soon enough we'll be able to see what the maximum damage output will look like here. Looks like 1.53 million. Okay. Yep. 1.52 million. And Tifa just has a overall speed advantage, in my opinion, in her build. That premium heart giving her the haste allows her to be able to output more damage, but then also the fact of the cast of her wind DPS weapon here is allowing her to output damage at a way quicker speed than most DPS can, meaning she can take full advantage of the speed of her ATB being boosted. In a minute here, we'll go ahead and use the overspeed ability to push her damage even further. Alright. Also, Premium Heart has a much quicker cast time too. So you get, you know, multiple uses of it pretty quickly compared to other ultimate weapons. So it seems like one thing that's a defining factor in Tifa's build is her ultimate weapon. If you have Premium Heart, this really makes the build shine. Alright, and there you have it. That will conclude the Tifa portion of our damage comparison. So my main takeaways from this: first, her total damage was 16,262,467. Her one hit damage maxed out around 1.52 million. And so some main takeaways from it is that the fact that she has speed on her side. She's able to do very quick casts of her motor drive, and also Premium Heart gives her multiple chances to have extra ATB and crank out extra amount of damage in that respect. Also, her exploit weakness lasting longer than the other two means she has less time to actually have to cast the weakness exploit. Alright, so next up on our list is Yuffie. I'll see you over there. Alright, so let's get into Yuffie here. Alright, so for starters, her exploit weakness has a shorter duration than the other two. So that means she's already going to have to cast more often. But she does have the highest percentage DPS in weapon, and she also has the outfit that allows her to have 5% more damage because she has a proper arcana. Alright, looking like she's hitting for 1.63 million. Alright. 1.62 million. So 1.6 million looks pretty strong. Oh, there go 1.7 million right there. Okay. Yuffie is not playing around with it. Also, going back to what I mentioned about using Conformer, you probably noticed it there a little bit ago. I have to use the arrow blow just so I can burn my ATB in time for to use the Conformer. Alright, so now we do have our overspeed ready. So we're going to go ahead and utilize that the next time we do Conformer to get an extra burst of damage, reducing our ATB by 1. I haven't upgraded my overspeeds yet, so all they do is a -1 ATB. And she even hit for 1.8 million there. Alright, and ending out with a 1.82 million. Not bad at all. Alright, so that will conclude the Yuffie portion of our damage test. So, off bat, looking at Yuffie, she hit a total amount of damage of 17,428,166 with a maximum hit of 1.81 million. Pretty strong indeed. Yuffie does get the same kind of benefit with Conformer like Tifa does with the premium heart, but the difference is Conformer kind of forces you to burn maybe 1 or 2 ATB that you would have gained because of the maximum being put in when you cast the move. But other than that, she has the newest DPS weapon and the highest damage percentage DPS weapon. Alright, so now with that, let's go ahead and take a look at our new kid on the block, Sephiroth, and check out his exploit weakness with his physical win build. Alright, so let's get into Sephiroth here. So first immediate thought looking into his build and everything is that he doesn't have the same accessibility to extra ATB that Tifa and Yuffie do. So he's gonna lack an extra damage in a damage over time kind of sense. But he's hitting for 2.4 million damage, which is pretty strong. It's 200k over what Yuffie's hitting for. Alright. And he also can push his damage up, so that's what's pretty good about him. But overall, he's lacking the extra ATB to push that damage out as quick as Tifa and Yuffie can. Alright, so we'll use the overspeed ability here one time near the end, just to get us a chance to get a few burst hits in, just like I did with Tifa and Yuffie. Alright, last 10 seconds. Alright. And that should be the final hit. Maybe it can sneak in one more. Nope, can't sneak in one more. Alright. Alright, and there you have it. That will conclude our Sephiroth portion of the video. Maxing him out with 15,658,805 damage with a maximum hit of 2.4 million damage. So overall, Sephiroth is pretty strong. So, in conclusion, looks like the best DPS as far as damage wise is Sephiroth, but the best DPS as far as damage over time would be Tifa. Tifa is still pretty strong here. Like I said earlier, she has an extremely fast cast for her ability, plus the ability to put haste on herself 3 times, allowing her to output more damage over time than even Yuffie, who has a higher damage percentage weapon, and also the similar ability with being able to boost her ATB up with Conformer. But overall, all three DPS are still pretty strong, but if I had to claim a winner, it would be Tifa. So let me know in the comment section who you thought was the winner of the damage comparison here. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post that new content. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.